SpongeBob and 50 Shades of Grey have in common? Well, location, location, location. In Concord, California, there is a drive-in where there are two screens that don't face away from each other. They're like at 90 degrees away. And one was showing SpongeBob SquarePants, the movie, and the other one was showing 50 Shades of Grey. Cut to a bunch of disgruntled families and dad saying, "We're not leaving!" There's a lot that went on with this story. First, this is a great account of one of the moms who was there. At the time, there was a woman being slapped naked, bound up. So we had to have our children close their eyes. I could see another car behind us that had children in there with their eyes closed. And this is just what was happening in SpongeBob. All right, there's a lot to talk about. Thoughts, 5 words or less.
More like sponge in water.
Something for the whole family?
Oh. Look, Patrick, anal beads.
2 points for Fran.
Seriously, hell yeah.
SpongeBob wet pants. Similar to yours. This is amazing. This thing you just hope happens.
Yeah.
So you hear the story, what do you think?
I would love if they had like one of those movies just playing and then like the sound from 50 Shades in the background while SpongeBob's in a mystery. So like he's talking and you just hear like the slap of the background.
Is this what you want?
Yes, please.
Be awesome.
You can do that because the way it works is there's like 2 radio frequencies.
Oh,
right?
okay.
And so you either tune to the radio frequency of the one you're watching or the other.
Right.
I'm not offended by the fact that it's 50 Shades. It's just like there shouldn't be any other movie playing while I'm watching the other one. Not in that vicinity at all. Like I just want to focus and tune out. I don't have a problem with the fact that it's 50 Shades.
There was one in Winnetka, California, Los Angeles area, where I went to. It was a drive-through, and there aren't that many anymore.
Drive-in.
Yeah.
Drive-in. There's drive-throughs everywhere.
Those are, yeah.
Very
Abundant.
popular.
Yeah.
But yeah, all the screens faced away from each other, and you would have
Yeah.
to crane your neck
Yeah.
to look back at the other one. Is this the responsibility of the drive-in?
Yeah.
I'm hosting these 2 movies,
Yeah.
which, you know, by all accounts, maybe it means that these are the only 2 I could get access to. And these are the number 1 and 2 movies in America.
Yeah.
So it's in my financial best interest to do this.
Yeah.
You know what's in your financial best interest?
What?
To say that that's happening on your website or on when you go to buy tickets. Just say, hey, just want to let you guys know that these 2 movies are the only ones we had access to, and they are going to be side by side. That's your warning.
So I agree with what you were saying there. It's like when I'm watching a movie, even if like say my girlfriend's got her phone up, I'm just distracted. It's annoying. The light is there, so it's more like a location issue. Like it's just annoying. That screen should be facing a different way at least.
Do you think she's too big of a prude, the mom?
I think
What do we
I
think?
think every family has their own definition of what's okay and what's not okay. I know
Right.
for my family, sex is more appropriate than violence, so they wouldn't have had, but sex and violence
Yeah.
with 50 Shades of Grey. I don't know
Yes.
about that, but yeah, I think they would have been like, okay, kids, focus on that.
Now, as a kid, what was like the first movie you remember that was just too grody for you to watch?
My parents took me to see Titanic, and I would have been way too young, right? I remember the hand going over the eyes, but I don't remember sitting there being like, I'm certainly being traumatized right now. Like, actually, I'm completely screwed up, so maybe that's the reason. Don't take your kids to watch R-rated movies.
Not only the
Yeah.
Titanic sank that day, my innocence as well.
Right.
I always remember the moments where you watch a movie and the naked scene comes up and you're with your parents. And I mean, I know in America it's probably bad. In Scotland, like my dad would just respond, just upright, turn that off. And that's Scottish for turn off.
What, and you? Do you remember any?
Silence of the Lambs.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it was so good though. I loved it. I was
Were-
like about 9 years old too, and I was like, Anthony Hopkins is the shit, son, and I've loved him ever since. So good.
Trying to think of anything for me. We had like cussing in movies, and I was always shocked at friends who weren't allowed to see movies like that.
In TV here, they cut out a lot of the cussing, right, on live TV. I can't watch a movie now coming from the UK and seeing that. I get distracted because we can see everything. Like,
Yeah.
basically, so when I'm watching it, I can't follow because there's always blurbs out. Which is annoying.
Why
Yeah.
are you guys so much better than us?
I don't know. It's a
unfair.
question for the audience. I think.
And isn't the point, though, that it's the parents' choice, really? And that's the issue with this, is that
Yeah.
it wasn't their choice. Like they bought a ticket to a different movie.
Yeah.
That's a good one to leave it on. What do you guys think about this? Is the drive-in in the writer or the parents? And what is the grossest movie you saw at the youngest age? And if you're young, don't go out just watching some gross stuff. Just put something in the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe. Check us out on Facebook at Pop Trigger, facebook.com/PopTrigger, and we'll see you next time.